Hello, Rolf here with another video. And today I would like to talk about what is the purpose of shadow work. Well, from my understanding, it's about raising awareness about our core beliefs that are running and even ruining our lives. And it's about cultivating a vibrant awareness of our true nature and our innate wholeness and worthiness. Shadow work is about shifting from identifying oneself as a separate body-mind towards really knowing oneself as transparent, ever-present, and unlimited awareness. It's also about owning our projections. Projection makes perception. That might be worthwhile to contemplate. Because apart from an archetypical genetic coding, we take on limiting beliefs about ourselves and the world at an early age. And without even realizing, these beliefs are actually driving our suffering and our sense of separation. Well, I have identified 3 collective core beliefs that are at the root of our suffering, and they are the triggers for feeling upset or in conflict. And they are victimhood, separation, and forgetting. Now let's look at them. And we want to move from victimhood towards freedom. And with shadow work, we are shining the light of awareness on the collective shadow of victimhood. We feel that we are a victim of circumstances, and that is rooted in the belief in powerlessness, that we are powerless and we can't do anything. We are at the mercy of, the world, of others, in the system. And this is usually being projected in the form of blaming and complaining. So it takes mindfulness and being in the present moment and really paying attention every time you feel the victim and you're in the dynamic of blaming and complaining. That's our challenge, and we need to face our challenge through shadow work or self-inquiry. Questions to contemplate and for inquiry would be, well, for instance, what is the mind? What is the nature of awareness? Who am I? And am I really the victim or powerless victim of circumstances? Now, the next shadow aspect or collective shadow aspect are called separation. We want to move from separation or feeling separate to a feeling of oneness or wholeness. And shadow work here means shining the light of awareness on the collective shadow of separation. And that is rooted in the belief of fragmentation. We feel we are fragments, separated fragments floating around in the universe. Separated from life, from others, and even from ourselves. And that is usually being projected in the form of resisting and seeking. Resisting what is and seeking what is not. And we can transform that form of sense of separation, or actually that forms our suffering, through self-knowing, what I said before, knowing oneself as unlimited, ever-present awareness. Questions for shadow work or contemplation would be, what is the body? What is the nature of happiness? And how can I find peace, everlasting, unbroken sense of peace? And because of a sense of separation, it is usually marked by a feeling of lack and inadequacy. Not having enough and not being good enough. Not having enough time or money or friends or recognition, not enough love, and not having enough. No, sorry, I said that, not being good enough. So there's this notion of self-improvement. The truth is we are already perfect and whole in this very moment. There's nothing lacking. The next shadow would be what I call forgetting. We want to move from forgetting to awakening. We have forgotten who we truly are. So shadow work is shining the light on awareness, the light of awareness on our collective shadow of forgetting, which is rooted in the belief in materialism. We believe we are born into a pre-existing material world, and life starts with the birth of the body, and life ends with the death of the body. But is it really true? Well, this sense of forgetting is usually being projected through the form of protecting and defending, because we identify ourselves with the body. We believe that we share the limits and the destiny of the body, so therefore we need to protect it and even defend it. That's our dilemma. We need to transcend, or we can transcend through shadow work, our dilemma through self-awareness, being aware of who we are, awakening to our true self. Some questions for contemplation here would be, what is the world? What is the nature of being? And why am I here? And do I really share the limits and the destiny of the body? So there's some questions to contemplate and do some shadow work. As I said in the previous video, you can do that with a mentor, or you can do it on your own. I hope that makes sense, that helped, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for listening.